I think Warner Brothers is gonna be fine. We're doing fine. Damn it, we are fine. Anyway, so let's talk about this. You guys know I just love to jump into this thing. So we're gonna talk about this whole shakeup of Warner Brothers DC Studio with David Zaslav. So let's get into this. So this is what was revealed today by Puck News. Now let me preface by saying this, that the person who wrote this piece is a credible source. This person is a legit insider, and to be fair, everything that this person said can be true, and also it can be false, but we're gonna treat it, as if it's accurate. So anyway, so David Zaslav is reportedly considering replacing Warner Brothers. Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi. Zaslav has been said to be leaning towards Peter Safran, DC Studio co-head, co-CEO, as potential suitor. Now, listen, to me, this feels like one of those situations where David Zaslav is making a hard decision, and he's gonna put somebody that he knows is capable, based on the stuff that he's seen, and says, hey, listen, can you fit in for a little while? I know you are busy here with DC Studio. Can you fit in for this role and wait until I hire somebody new to do this role? That happens all the time in corporate America, or in many jobs. That happens all the time. So that could potentially be the thing. Or it can be that he is moving him into the CEO of the studio, and that is monumental for him. It's an achievement, I can say that. But where does that leave DC Studio? When James Gunn came on board, he actually said, listen, I was not taking this job unless Peter Safran is coming along with me. This duo have been the head of DC Studio for only 2 years. The only product that they have shown us has been Creature Commandos, nothing more. So there isn't something that can tell me, yeah, they have a good track record. Look how they turn around DC Studio. Let's make him the head of Warner Brothers. So, like, to me, that will make sense if that happens. It just doesn't make any sense. None of it make any sense. So it's pretty much the same old Warner Brothers drama and behind the scenes debacles that they are accustomed to. I understand that David Zaslav, since day one, this has been like in the conversation since day one, that he came on board to flip the studio, that he wanted to create value for the studio. And I think their stock was up about a month ago. They were actually seeing profit, and the stock was actually going up. Now, to be fair, like Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca, they greenlit film after film that were complete bombs, and they are not. Nothing's looking even prettier, because I think the next one is so the next one is Minecraft. So listen, I don't. So that's not looking better. So you have a movie like Joker, that the first one was spectacular. It was a great film. I was really against that movie getting a sequel, and then you have a risk. You're taking a risk on a sequel, and not only that, you make it a musical. Musical are inherently not freaking big money earners. So for you to throw $200 million on a musical and not knowing what's going on, and let the director convince you, now you have another. Then Mickey 17. This director, he made Parasite like for chump change, and now for some reason he made Mickey 17 for over $100 million. And I get it, that movie is like a sci-fi comedy, and so sci-fi are inherently more expensive, but still you are just throwing money and not seeing a return. So I understand that why they would be on the chopping block. Anyway, so that's my spiel about that. So another thing that was said is about this, that on the same report, James Gunn Superman has almost incalculable
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
genuine fear of the film studio going the way of 20th Century Fox. Oh my goodness, which was acquired by Disney in 2019. From one Warner Brother veteran, an essential element of the stock price is believing that the IP of DC is meaningful. So this is very contradictory to the first report. David Zaslav bet big that they can show the world that that the DC IP can have a real value. Superman is the first movie that will set the tone. They have a tremendous amount riding on it. Now, how are you gonna have all this expectation about this film, about this studio, because you created a separate studio for the DC IP, and then you're just gonna remove the head of the or the co-CEO of that studio? What is the game plan? What's the end game? Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense. So, like, I get it that that you have a lot of writing in this film, but removing the co-CEO when you are expecting this film to overperform or to come through for you to save the studio, to remove him, it doesn't make any sense. So that's another thing, that's another mark that makes me believe that this is not happening. Now, another thing is that having this film make it or break it for the studio, to me, that doesn't make any sense. This studio makes comedies, makes sci-fi, action, all type of genres. And that one Superman movie is the one that's gonna make or break your studio. That doesn't make any sense. If you say that it's gonna make or break this DC studio, I will believe that, because I know from day one, a lot has been riding on this film. A lot has been riding on the Superman film, and we understood that. And I always appreciated James Gunn for having the balls to say, I'm gonna direct this film, I'm gonna write it. The buck stops here. I'm gonna make this work for hook and crook, and it has to work, because if it doesn't, then we're gonna start from zero. And another thing to keep in mind is that if they fail, you best believe, I said this many times before, this is not a situation where that if the DC studio fails, Warner Brothers is gonna say, let's bring back whatever previous universe. Let's try to fix whatever it was broken. None of that stuff is gonna happen. None of it. Don't let nobody make you believe that that's even a possibility. No, that what's gonna happen is that they're gonna sell everything off. Who can buy DC studio? Probably that's why they partition it, because they can sell that. They can sell that off to whoever, to Universal. If Superman fails, if that universe that they are trying to force it, because they have Superman, they have one Supergirl, Green Lantern, and I think the only thing that's in the can is pretty much Peacemaker. If those things do not measure up to whatever expectations they have for these IPs to give some value to the IP or the studio, then if those things fail, then they're gonna mutilate the entire DC studio and just sell it for spare parts. I don't know. This has been a long rant. Hopefully I didn't bore a lot of you, but leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about all these things that are going on the DC universe right now. Okay, guys. Until next time, never let your nerd die. Peace.